Galaxy S9 and Galaxy S9 Plus are not expected to be announced before March 2018, but the first leak of the smartphone series has already arrived. Samsung Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus will be codenamed Star and Star 2. We expect there will be two versions of the S9, a standard model with a 5.8-inch display, and a Plus model with a slightly larger 6.2-inch screen. The leaks suggest smartphones will release in March 2018 with an on-sale date of April 2018. After all, the company is reportedly already in talks with Qualcomm about helping it build the Snapdragon 845. Could we see the same exclusive deal set up for 2018's flagship phone processor? For what it's worth, MWC 2018 will be held from 26 February to 1st of March, so the earliest we will see a Samsung Galaxy S9 announcement is Sunday, February 25, 2018. What are the rumored features and specifications of the Galaxy S9? Samsung reportedly began working on the Galaxy S9 in late March 2017, which would mean it is already 6 months ahead of schedule compared to where it was with the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus last year, and that means more time for quality control, more time for building in new features and, hopefully, more happy customers. Screen. An unnamed source suggests the first work on the Galaxy S9 began with the screen, and that there is not expected to be any change with the sizing, so we'll see a 5.8-inch Galaxy S9 and 6.2-inch Galaxy S9 Plus. It's probably too much to hope for a Galaxy S9 Mini, given that we haven't seen a Mini S-series handset since the Galaxy S5 Mini. With that in mind, we'd expect to see the same 2960 by 1440, 570 ppi, Super AMOLED Infinity panel on the S9, and another 529 ppi panel on the S9 Plus. Given that Samsung by default limits the screen resolution to Full HD plus 2220 by 1080 in the Galaxy S8, we really don't think it will push up the resolution up to 4K. It is possible that despite keeping the same dimensions and resolution, the display technology itself could be improved. Samsung is reportedly using screen tech code named Sunflower for the Galaxy S9. It's still Super AMOLED, but should improve display fidelity and be more consistent and reliable. The new virtually full-screen 18.5:9 ratio will also likely remain, as will features such as the always-on display and edge functionality. In 2016, Samsung patented a glass coating technology that helps water to bounce off the screen, making it much easier to use in the rain. This tech could well be introduced in the Galaxy S9, which will itself most likely be waterproof. Processor. Samsung is in talks with Qualcomm to help it build the Snapdragon 845, which could be the chipset on board 2018's Galaxy S9, plus other flagships. However, it says Taiwan's TSMC is in the running as well as Samsung. The 10nm Snapdragon 835 Samsung helped Qualcomm to manufacture was 27% faster and 40% more energy efficient than the company's previous 14nm chips. The upcoming Snapdragon 845 is said to be built on the 7nm manufacturing process, and will be even faster and more efficient than ever. Despite holding the exclusive on the Snapdragon 835, in the UK the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus are sold with Samsung's own Exynos 8895. It's rumored that the UK variants of the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus will come with an 8nm Exynos processor, possibly the 9810. Storage and RAM. You get 64GB of storage as standard with the Galaxy S8, along with microSD support. That's already quite generous, so we're not expecting to see any changes here. Something we might see in the Galaxy S9, though, is for Samsung to finally push up the RAM allocation from 4GB to 6GB. This is by no means out of the question, with some phones that are now a year old offering this amount of memory. It would also help it in its quest for ever-increasing performance. Battery. It is doubtful that we will see much difference in battery capacity for the Galaxy S9, given that the size of the phone is not expected to change. You can only cram in what you can cram in, and Samsung will want to be careful following the Note 7. Fast charging, both wired and wireless, will likely feature, though we suspect Samsung will continue to use its own adaptive fast charging tech rather than the quick charge built into Snapdragon processors. Camera. Samsung traditionally leads the pack when it comes to new smartphone features, so we're somewhat puzzled by the fact it has yet to introduce a dual camera. Nevertheless, one is tipped for the upcoming Note 8, and if that happens, expect it to feature in the Galaxy S9 too. Samsung's Note 8 is thought to be getting a 12MP dual-lens camera with OIS and 3x optical zoom. We'll know more in August when that phone is unveiled. Ports and connections. Samsung introduced USB-C rather than micro USB for the Galaxy S8, though it didn't follow the likes of Apple in removing the 3.5mm headphone jack and relying on wireless or USB-C audio. There is a danger it could take that plunge this time around, though nothing has yet been confirmed. Fingerprint scanner. One change we would like to see in the design, and something we hope Samsung will take into account following significant consumer criticism, is the awkward placing of the rear fingerprint scanner. It's not so much being on the back of the handset that offends us, but how it is wedged in beside the camera as if it were an afterthought. The Galaxy S9 could be the phone in which we finally see the fingerprint scanner built into the screen glass itself. Qualcomm has announced Qualcomm fingerprint sensors, a new ultrasonic technology that allows fingerprint sensing tech to be built directly into a phone's OLED screen. It also works in glass and aluminium. Less revolutionary alternatives might include the scanner taking a more central position below the primary camera, or Samsung taking a leaf out of Sony's book by building it into the power button on the edge, or maybe Samsung will go all in with iris scanning. To be fair, any of these options would be preferable to what we have now. Software. We're expecting the final version of Android O to be revealed in September or October 2017, with the next version, Android P, not due until the same time next year, well after the Galaxy S8's anticipated announcement. It's therefore almost certainly the OS you'll find on board the S9 and S9 Plus, albeit with the TouchWiz UI on top. Samsung also introduced the Bixby AI assistant in the Galaxy S8, which we would have thought would have only got more intelligent for the Galaxy S9. Design. It is way too early for leaked images of the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus, though we will update you here as soon as I spot them.